Hey Taurus, welcome to your general love reading for February 16th through the 28th. I hope that you guys are doing great. So let's hop right on into it. So, as I was getting into your energy, the one message that I heard was a song called Nowhere to Run. And there's a lyric in there that says, "In the darkness of the night, lies are hidden in plain sight." So we will see if that resonates with any of you guys as we get into it. So I started out by pulling a few oracle cards for you to get a sense of the overall energy that's surrounding you. The first one that came out is children. Your love life is being affected by children. The second one that came out is take action. The third one that came out is peaceful resolution. So we'll see how those tie in. Let's pull some tarot and get a sense of your energy and the energy surrounding you guys over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so for your current energy, we have the Knave of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. For the energy that's surrounding you, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have the Three of Chalices. For advice from Spirit, we have the Knight of Chalices in reverse. And for the potential outcome for Taurus, okay, we have a couple that came out. We have the Wheel in reverse, and we also have the Star in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more. Okay, so for your current energy, we have the Seven of Swords. For the energy that's surrounding you, we have the Seven of Cups. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have the Devil in reverse, and we also have the High Priestess. For advice from Spirit, we have the Six of Cups. And for the potential outcome, for the oh wow, that's a lot. We are not going to take all of those cards. Let's see if they come out again. For the Taurus collective, the potential outcome that we have is the Tower. Okay, so let's grab some oracle cards and see if there are any additional messages before we get into the reading. So for your current energy, we have karmic relationship. For the energy that's surrounding you, we have coffin. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have girl talk. Okay. For advice from Spirit, we have girl with the snake. Okay. And for the potential outcome, we have the butterfly. All right, guys, so let's get into this. So, Taurus, what I'm feeling right now is that there's a situation in your life as far as love is concerned that's in quite a bit of turmoil. And it may be having to do with someone that has children, that you have children with, that you maybe someday hope to have children. But right now, you guys' interaction is not in a very solid and stable place. It's a situation where you're not happy with the way that things are, but you haven't necessarily taken any steps to get some sort of resolution, some sort of finality to the situation one way or the other. Whether you are going to sort of proceed with this person and try and figure things out, or if you're just going to sort of cut your losses and walk away from it all. So looking at the tarot for your current energy, we have the Knave of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, and we also have karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So, Taurus, I'm feeling like in this situation, you have been very patient and you have been doing your best to kind of relax and sort of look on the optimistic and hopeful side of things. But what it feels like is that there has been a fair amount of sneakiness and things that you may feel are going on behind closed doors that is making you very, very angsty and sort of side eyeing this other person like, I don't think you're quite being on the up and up with me. Like you're really not keeping it a buck. Like what is actually going on here? And it feels like you're sort of trapped in this cycle that maybe, maybe if you do bring it up, they say you're doing enough to reassure you for a second, but then things sort of backslide. And it's been a pattern for a while. You've been patient, thinking that things are going to change. And so far, it really hasn't. So, what we have for the energy that's around you, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups, and we also have Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So it feels like whatever the energy is around you, that this person, they're not really trying to engage in much conflict. They're not putting forth a whole lot of effort in you guys' relationship. They have some options out there and they're okay with exploring them. They're very open to change and they sort of want to feel free. It doesn't feel as though they want to be tied down by any particular person or situation right now. As far as the challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have the Three of Chalices, we have the Devil in reverse, we have the High Priestess, and we also have Girl Talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So, a couple of things for this energy. I ordinarily, when I listen to other tarot readers, and I listen to them often, I love hearing different perspectives. Whenever the Three of Cups comes up, like one of the defaults is to say there's a third party here, there might be someone else in the picture. Where Three of Cups is, a card of, happiness and joy and celebrations. But in the context of relationships and romance, it can also signify that there is somebody else who's in the picture. And so what I'm feeling right now is sort of two things, is that Taurus, you're one of the challenges is finding your happy place in this situation, and it's kind of hard to, because it feels like you've been patient with this person. They're not necessarily giving back what you've been putting in, but there's also, with the Seven of Cups on their side, there's also the very real possibility that there's maybe another person or two or three or however many that they might be entertaining because they like this sort of fancy free feeling. So that might be something that you suspect, but maybe haven't been able to necessarily confirm. Letting go of this toxicity, getting past this is challenging. I think you're ignoring your intuition with the High Priestess, that that feeling that that there's something going on, that there's something sneaky happening behind closed doors, where lies are hidden in plain sight. It feels like you're ignoring that. And it's keeping you from moving on and finding your own happiness outside of this person, with another person, whatever the case may be. So, looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Knight of Chalices in reverse. We have the Six of Cups. And we also have Girl with the Snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Taurus, it is time for you to, I don't want to say put your guard up, but it's really time for you to figure out what it is that you want and what it is that you're willing to accept from people in your life, specifically this person that you might have been dealing with. Spirit is saying to stop offering your cup of love, even in small measures, to something in the past that you thought might work. Only offer that to someone who is here in the present and somebody who is focused on building a future with you. It seems as though you're looking back and you're reminiscing on the good times that you might have had, and you're trying to revive that when this person is not giving you the same level of consideration. So Spirit is saying it's time to stop doing that. Stop pouring into the past. It's time for you to put your boundaries in place. It's time for you to be firm in knowing what it is that you want, what it is that you deserve, and what it is that you're going to accept from this other person. Looking at the potential outcome, we have the wheel in reverse, we have the star in reverse, we have the tower, and we also have the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So with these cards together, I feel like, with the wheel, it's in reverse. It's a cycle that has not yet started. It's a cycle that's not over. And until you enforce those boundaries and allow this change to happen, it's not going to. But it doesn't seem as though the path that you're on currently, with the wheel not changing, you're just kind of stuck on this merry-go-round. There's no, twist of fate or anything like that. It's not going to make you happy. It's not going to get you to your wish fulfillment in terms of an interaction with someone else, in terms of a relationship. Even though it might be difficult to accept that, things haven't worked out with this person, you have to let that tower fall. You have to let that change come, because that's the only thing that's going to allow you to grow. And that's the only thing that's going to allow you to start the process of healing and moving on and clearing space for somebody new and somebody better. So let's